Guys, in today's video I'm doing a makeup look on the look I'm wearing right now. It's like a warm cut crease, but I added like a cool liner situation up there. So if you like this makeup look and you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I'm going to use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Vanilla. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to apply this to my lids. It's going to help cancel out any veins that I have up there and give me like a really nice, smooth, even base. A nice blank canvas. Don't mind my hair, by the way. It's crazy. Very crazy today. I didn't feel like straightening it, so I just stuck it in a ponytail and I didn't even brush it, but I straightened the edges. But my hair's a mess. Okay, so now that my eyes are primed, I'm going to take this shade right here and apply this all over my lid. It's just going to help brighten up the lid a little bit more and make the colors seem a little bit brighter. I'm first going to take this shade right here and buff this in my crease. I just want like a hint of like a peachy kind of color. This is perfect. I don't really know what look I want to do with this palette yet, but it's really, really pretty. It's like a perfect spring palette. This color is really pretty. And I don't know about you, but I love Colourpop palettes. Ever since I've been coming out with eyeshadow palettes, I've pretty much loved all of them. They're super, super pretty. Just building this color up until I get the intensity that I like. I want this color to be pretty intense, so I'm building it up quite a bit. I'm using more of the R37, by the way. It's like a really nice, big, fluffy blending brush. I like it for like more transition shades. I've actually never used this palette before, so I mean the formula is the same as all the other palettes, so it looks really nice so far. Okay, so now that the color's built up, I'm going to this shade right here and buff this a little bit more precise in my crease, but I still want it to be kind of blown out everywhere. I'm using a more precise blending brush for this step, so Morphe M433. Look, so far this color looks really nice. It's a little bit harder to blend. Like, it doesn't blend as easily as the first one that I applied, but it's pretty normal with purples. So I'm gonna go back into the same brush that I had the peach shade on and just take a little bit more of it and just blend out the edges. Okay, so I'm gonna put this shade right here on my lid, but before I do that, I want to create a cut crease just to help make the shadow look a little bit more intense. I'm just going to take the Allegro Pro Coverage White Foundation and a brush and just clean out my crease. I want the overall shape of this cut crease to be like more round, so I'm keeping it very round. Okay, so now that cut creases are on, I'm going to take this shade right here and apply that all over my lid. To make it really intense, I'm going to spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus. Before I apply lashes, I'm going to do kind of like a shape on my eye. I'm going to take a felt tip liner. This is a Kat Von D tattoo liner. And I'm just going to do a black line in the middle of my crease. Do they match? No, but that's okay. And then to create like 2 little circles, I'm just going to dip my liner into a gel liner and just go in like that and create a circle. Because the felt tip alone won't really create a circle that well because it's too dry. Now that the top half of my eyes are done, I'm going to move on to foundation. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation. I'm mixing them together and apply it to my face. A little dark, but who cares? And then for concealer, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. It's a Colourpop type of day. I'm like almost out of this concealer. Ever since I've done my empties video, I have like run out of everything. So the next empties video is going to be a big one. I haven't been using this concealer as much as I'd like to because I'm almost out of it and I love this concealer and I'm so sad. I'm just going to blend this out with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. I've been trying this sponge out again, and this was actually my mom's sponge and she gave it to me because she doesn't really use it that much, like at all, ever. I'm pretty sure she used it like once. So I'm testing it out because I like my beauty blender, but this used to be the only sponge I used before I got the beauty blender, and I will say I like the beauty blender way more than this, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I feel like it always took a long time for me to blend out my concealer with. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like the beauty blender blends in things a lot faster. I don't know. Just a beauty blender gal. What can I say? So far, I'm like loving this makeup look. I was originally gonna play with like the more purples and like blues in the palette, but I didn't, and I love the way it looks. Okay, to set my face in place, I'm gonna use the Catrice Priming Fine Mattifying Setting Powder. I'm just gonna take this up on a small stippling brush. That Colourpop concealer is so good. Just expanded their shade range, and I want to get the white one because I feel like it would be really nice to lighten things up, even though I have the LA Girl Pro Coverage white foundation, but you know. To bronze, I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. It's the longest name ever. It's just like a nice shimmery bronzer. It's pretty warm and it looks really nice on my face. I want to be very bronzy today because the eyes are pretty warm, so I want my face to match nicely. For blush, I'm going to use this Tarte blush in the shade Blushing Bride. It's like a really nice bright pink kind of color. It's not as bright as the packaging, by the way. Really nice. And then to highlight, I'm going to use Balm's Mary Luminizer. It's like a little mini sample size I got in Ipsy. I never actually use this so much because it's like a little mini sample size and I tend to reach for things like this more often, you know, so. But I mean, it is a really pretty highlighter and I really like it. I'm also going to stick this highlighter in my inner corners. And my brow bone. And then, as kind of like a blush topper, I'm going to apply this e.l.f. Apricot Glow highlighter. It's a little bit dark for my skin tone, but I like it for like a blush topper type of situation. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Unicorn brush. I love this brush. Just going to dust this on my cheeks. Now that the base is done, I'm going to move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in the same palette and take the peachy shade right here. And take the peachy shade again and just buff this down there. I'm doing this on a Colourpop blending brush. It's like one of my favorite brushes to just apply like a transition shade on the lower lash line. It's really nice for that. And then I'm going to take this shade right here and apply this down there as well. I'm going to keep the lower lash line pretty simple. So this is going to be the last step down there other than mascara. I'm just going to apply some lower lash mascara. For lips, I'm going to do like a bit of like a warm nude. I'm going to use the Bite Multi-Stick in the shade Blondie. And then over top, I'm going to apply this Buxom Full On Lip Polish in the shade Sarina. Okay, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and like it before you leave. And if you want to see more videos from me, I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It might switch during the summer though because I'm not going to have enough time to film probably, but yes. So, and let me know down below what types of videos you want to see from me and maybe I will do them. So yes, that concludes this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. I'm first going to take, wait, what? Guys are done, now the top half, now the top